What we try to do, what we plan to do, is help communities recover and become more resilient in future events. We do that through several different types of projects. It could be home acquisitions, it could be home elevations, it could be drainage projects, it could be infrastructure retrofits. In some cases it can be planning projects. We do work with communities to develop an overall hazard mitigation plan. The state has an overall hazard mitigation plan. So those are our goals. There's houses across the state. You can drive through a neighborhood and look at homes that are elevated. It's highly possible that we FEMA and GOSEP had a hand in helping that community with raising homes. And my goal is to work myself out of a job. I don't want to have to help people elevate their homes. I don't mind it because I know I'm helping people, but my goal is for them to be able to be protected, not need the help of the state or the federal government. One of the factors that I consider when I look at acquisitions or elevations in Louisiana is that people in Louisiana are going to live where they want to live. People in Louisiana are a resilient people by nature. They've always liked to be near the water. They flood, they clean it out, and they continue living. So I mean, they're going to live where they want to live. Some of the improvements that I think have been made are the relationships that we've built with, say, like the board of contractors, and making sure that quality contractors are doing work, and it's not guys that just come in after an event and leave shortly after, those kinds of things. So we're getting good work from the folks that are here, because a lot of the contractors that are around are contractors that are here. I mean, they live here, they work here, they want to do quality work. Educating communities and having them understand that it's a lengthy process. And I think we're at the point with our communities that they get that. They understand that. A lot of the work that we try to do is how can we help them by making their job easier, and how can we help them by coming to them with, it might be an email or a phone call or even a personal visit to say, this is what I need. If we can get this, I can help you with other things and let you have more time to do the other stuff that you need to do. Your skill level is increased, your capabilities have increased. In a few cases we see less dependency on contractors or consultants, which is great. They want to do it themselves. I mean, it's their community, so they want to do the best they can. I think there's been more education and more outreach and more awareness in the past 10 years than ever before. That as a state overall, yeah, I think we're there. There's still a lot of work left to be done as far as finishing projects and things like that. Are we in a better place today than we were 10 years ago? Sure. I think that communities and citizens take far more heed when they're told, hey, you need to leave. They listen. You need to be prepared. They listen to that. Get a game plan, have a place to go, have friends or relatives that they can reach out to when they need something. Those are big things. But seeing communities be able to stand up on their own and take on a level of response and recovery has been a big improvement. Everyone seems to be working to the same goal of how can we close a disaster, but how can we help make it more resilient, better protected, lessen the chances that the federal government has to come in the future and do something. Myself and everybody that works here are public servants, so if there's questions that folks have, all they have to do is reach out and contact us, and we'll do our best to get them an answer one way or the other. My job is to help people recover, but it's also, like I said earlier, to help provide answers. We're getting there. It just takes time.